What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of FX Racing Career Mode. Today we have episode 6 for the Monaco Grand Prix. If you guys did miss the previous episode that took place at the Italian Grand Prix, I highly suggest you check that out, as I managed to secure my first podium of the season in Alpine, finishing third by passing Fernando Alonso on the final lap. As you can see, there was the standings earlier, I've just shown you there. Piastri has a lead by 6 points. McLaren have a lead on the constructors over Mercedes. And Red Bull move up to third thanks to Verstappen's victory. Now we move on to the Monaco Grand Prix. This is going to be a tough race for me. I have actually won it before in Season 1 when I was in Formula 2 for that career mode. Let's see if my experience of that race can drag on for this weekend, and we can continue on after that good podium at Monza. And also qualifying has a bit of an update recently. They, instead of having 3 laps, it's now automatically had 5 laps. So what I'm gonna basically do is just show you like the only 2 laps I do, treated like I usually just do 2 laps in a qualifying session. And and I'll show you the results, a screenshot of the results in overall in qualifying. So let's see how we do in qualifying as we now go into our lap. It's going to start our 3rd lap on lap 3. Let's see what we do. So Monaco around here, it is an interesting track. It is resembling a bit like real life track, to be honest. It is resembling to real life, but I've had a good experience there. Of course, like I said before, I have won before that incredible Monaco Grand Prix. And it looks like once again McLaren looked like the strong figures. Williams have brought upgrades for this weekend. As you see, they're now no longer at the back. Alpine are struggling this weekend as well. Gasly's now down. Probably I think will be last. Stroll is in second last. Aston Martin not having a good year, but we'll see what we can do in our lap. Not a good lap. And we crossed the line in 16th. That's not good. That does not look good. We only managed 16th in our qualifying session. Sainz is 17th as well. And looks like that won't be helping us as well, even in the Constructors' Championship, because now with Tsunoda in P9, and if he gets a good result today, RB Honda Racing Bulls could actually leapfrog us. So we go purple in sector 1. This is our lap now. Purple in sector 1, and let's see if we can get a good sector 2. Unfortunately, we cannot get a good sector 2, and we are going to go through this weird section. Now what we can do, and come on, this is going to be a good lap. Let's see what we can do. Will this be an improvement? I don't think it looks likely. It's only going to be still 16th, so unfortunately, we're starting all the way down in 16th, and once again, it's another Piastri pole position. Oscar Piastri absolutely flying, just like real life. Well, except he's not in a title race with his teammate. Meanwhile, Norris is down in 7th. That's not good for his championship hopes, especially he's in a title fight. He's down in 7th. Antonelli down in 8th place. Bit of a interesting qualifying. Ferrari get a 2-3, and Leclerc rounds out the top 4. Russell is in the top 5, and yeah, that's your qualifying. So let's see what we can do diving into the Monaco Grand Prix. Alright, so we are starting on soft tyres. It will be a dry race here. 5 red lights here in Monte Carlo, and away we go for the Monaco Grand Prix. It looks like a bit of solid start. Opens with Gabriel Bortoleto, but Bortoleto tries to block us. We do get past Bortoleto. We go down the inside of the Haas of 12. On the inside, we get moved on. Into P14 we go. We've got Alonso battling right with Isaac Hadjar now. We both started on the soft tyres, and it looks like Albon started on medium. This is where the AI also could go really slowly at this corner, and we gain quite a lot of positions here. We've gone flying through along with Alonso, surging ourselves into the top 10. We moved up to 8th and 9th. We're going to try it on the inside of Alonso, but I don't want to risk any contact. I want to be careful, but Norris is going to go down the inside of me there. Norris has moved up to 9th. Lando Norris moves into the top 9, into the top 10, and we drop back as we skip 2 laps later. We are right at the back of Norris here, trying to go around the outside. We try and risk it there, almost contact between the pair of us there, but we have kept avoidance here. Piastri still leads. The black is now down, but still stuck in third. Howard's in second. We've got to be careful with track limits here, because they can be strict, because we don't know what will pay off here. So as now we got a bit of a train of cars ahead of us as well. I think that's led by Yuki Tsunoda, because he's on the medium tyres, and the soft tyres are quick around this are quick in this game and in real life, but we can't get past Norris here. But here we are. We're going to try again on Norris, try and go around the outside. I don't want to risk any contact, so we're going to stick behind him for quite a while. But now as we approach through the tunnel soon, as Norris goes a bit wide, we get a good traction run as we're going to go side by side with Lando Norris in the McLaren. We're going to go wheel to wheel, but the Brit is still trying to hold on. He's not having a good day today. He's not having a good race. He's starting down. He's all the way down to 9, and then he's starting down to 7. We go round the outside of him. Will that pay off? No, it won't. Pay off on the outside. He goes a bit wide there. We're going to go try and go round the outside. A little bit of contact. Are we going to go through? Yes, we do. Lovely stuff there. We move up to the top 10. That's a good move up to 9. And now, moving on, we did lose a position on camera though, because apparently the pedal just, accelerator just lifted off. I'm going to pit for the medium tyres. I will pit on the medium tyres, and it will be a 1 stop. Let's see your hards now. I'm just going to pick on mediums. Let's see how this pit stop goes. Pit stop. Oh, no. That's not a good stop. That wasn't a good stop. The front left wheel just didn't want to come off. And now we've been jumped by Lando Norris. Oh, my word. We didn't even make contact. There was almost contact. Colapinto just came out in front of Norris. So we've been jumped by Franco Colapinto in the Williams. Yeah, so that's a bit disappointing as we skip forward a lap later. So I think there's going to be some pit stops as well. So Noda and Piastri. Piastri's also, I think Piastri had a pit stop earlier. So Piastri's still down in 4th. As now pit stops are being made. Ocon's coming in, and we are now in 17th. And we've got a bit of train of cars going on here. We've got a massive train of cars. That's going to go, and we're going to go round the outside of Frankie Colapinto, Alonso as well, and even Max Verstappen being caught up in his traffic jam as well. Verstappen, last time's race winner Monza, we're going to go sneak through the inside, and again, that's a brilliant move, up to 14th position. And we skip forward now. We got some drivers have got their tyres are done. Their tyres are done. 12's tyres are done. We move ahead of him. I think Albon's tyres are done as well. We've got to be really cautious here. We're going to be really cautious as we try and go through Raskas, round through the final quarter. I think some drivers will be making their pit stops, and we are going to get the DRS here. We're going to get DRS activated. We're going to try and sneak it through. We get a little bit of bump on Alex Albon. We're going to go down to make a move. Yes, we make the move, sneak towards turn 1, and we move up into 12th position. Now we got Lance Stroll to deal with next. Oh boy. Let's see how we can do. We're going to try and get a move done on Stroll. Easy does it. Oh, contact. He made contact with Stroll, and I think Stroll's just had a moment. He's gone off. We go a bit wide, but unfortunately that's not going to pay the price. But watch out for Fernando Alonso. He's going to go round the outside. Alonso on the outside has overtaken us. We have lost out to Fernando Alonso, and now he's going to get brought up by Carlos Sainz. As he gets blocked, we're going to go sending it through the inside. No, he doesn't, but Alonso's going to sweep around the outside of Carlos Sainz. That is a brilliant move from Fernando Alonso. Alonso gets ahead. We're trying to go through. We almost made contact there with Carlos Sainz. He's still yet to pit. As we go round the outside, as that's going to work up. Are we going to get the move done? Yes, we do. We're going to go round the outside and contact. We go and make contact. And we've gone off the track. And that second track limit is what just happened with the race. What on earth was Carlos thinking? I was literally going to get in front of him there. I was in front of him. And then he just tries to cover me off, but I wasn't even there. Now we got Gasly next, and of course Gasly, I think, needs to pit. Lawson's pitting on the final lap. That's his race done. I'm sorry about the long pause there, but now I think Gasly will come into the pits. I will have to pass him though. I think Team Wars are going to have to pit a bitch. Whoever's going to pit this that. He's going to pit this that. Oh my god! What the hell? What the hell was Gasly doing? And now, thanks to that, we got a penalty. Thanks a lot, Gasly. You've just given us a 5-second penalty for track limits. Oh my god. Or we might not even finish in the top 10. We might not even finish in the top 10. We need to do something here. Like, depends if others have penalties. We might not even score points. So, yeah, that's our chances gone. Verstappen is going to finish down in 9th. He's not having a good race either. Red Bull seem to be struggling. Piastri leads. Hamilton 2nd. Leclerc 3rd. Russell in 4th. As we go through the hairpin, we make it perfectly. Skipping through, we are just going to come round through Raskas, last quarter, and I think that is only good. Despite we started 16th, and we are going to finish into the top 10, and we do keep 10th. That's good to see. We still finish in 10th. And it is a Piastri race win once again. He takes his 3rd win of the season. A double podium by Ferrari. Piastri will extend his lead in the championship massively there. And look at how many track limits we had. Look at that. Only 5 drivers didn't even get a penalty. Legit, 15 drivers got a penalty. Norris had a terrible race. He had a 10-second penalty. So did 12 and Sainz, bro. That is quite chaos. That is a lot of track limits, Wood. Hell, even Hamilton, Leclerc had penalties as well. Even if Hamilton would have won it, he would have still lost the race win. But, wow. That is quite a lot of track limits around this track. How many did we have in this race? That is a lot. 15 drivers with penalties. Yeah, that's why track limits are really strict in this game. Strict. And now we are going to look further in the championship now. Piastri extends his lead by 28 points over Hamilton, who's tied on points with Antonelli. Norris has dropped to 4th. We've dropped behind Lawson because we didn't score any. We only got 1 point. Lawson got 10 points. He still had a good race today. Verstappen, again, not a good weekend. He's having a good season, Max, despite the fact he won last time out. And Stroll, Colapinto, and Albon are still yet to score points. Williams are having a torrid year. And then the constructors, it's an all race in the constructors. McLaren, Mercedes are getting close. Mercedes is getting close to McLaren and the constructors. Ferrari are not out of it yet. Red Bull looking like they might be out. We've been leapfrogged by Racing Bulls again. We're just leaving Haas and Aston Martin and Sauber out of the way. And Williams are yet to score their points. So that's our race done. The next race will be at the Bahrain Grand Prix. And I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I hope you did. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get to 1K as soon as possible. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.